Hello, everyone. I just want to share with you some of my Google Classroom and the way I use them and some of the features that I found very useful. On the screen, you can see some of my class. Not all of them are mine. Well, some are mine, but I'm sharing this one with another teacher, which is there is no any student so far enrolled on this one actually. This is the one that I'm sharing with another teacher, and as you see there is only one student enrolled on that one, and this one was shared to me by another teacher so I can see how things are going in his class. So let me start by opening the first one that I have on the left. By the way, I can rearrange the order anytime I want, so I can move the second hour to the second position or going back to. So the order you see is already arranged by me. So my current class are going from second hour all the way to the 7 hour. These two are shared with another teacher. So let me open this one first. And as you can see on this one, I customize the picture. So that will give the student sort of preview idea what will be the topic about. So this is about um, different particles being deflected by magnetic field, and it's a topic that they need to cover in chemistry. One idea that I have with other classes is changing the picture anytime I want, so I can relate the picture with the topic they are currently learning. So that will be sort of reminding them where we are at that particular topic. In order to change that, you can select or upload a photo here, and they will ask you where is your picture, and of course you need to have saved that before, and then you can select from your computer, and that will be the one that will be used in your screen or your Google Classroom. So this is one of the minor things that I just want to share with you. But then the way I normally do the following posting thing. For instance, this is a lab activity that I just recently posted. I most of the time go with the calendar with my student by clicking here. They will see how the week looks like. As you can see, they had a question on Monday. They will be having an assignment that will be ending up on Wednesday the 17th. And if we go to the next week, there will be a lab report that is due on Friday. And the rest of the week, I will keep updating as soon as the students are back to school. So this is one of the way you can keep the student reminding them what's going on, what is due, and what kind of activity they need to work on it. So there is another thing that I want to share with you is about the option you have here on the right. For instance, the first one, create an announcement. I normally use this option for sharing with the student any piece of information that I want them to read or know about, and then you can attach a document or video or even a link on that. And this is the career announcement. This is no an assignment, of course, and that's why you don't have to set a due date. When you click on assignment here, you will type the title, you will assign the point, the due date, the topic, and that will be the one that you really need to set a due date for the assignment. Title will go here, the instruction will be here, the way you want them to assign that. And the good thing about this is you can, let me type something here, and you can schedule the assignment or saving as a draft. I use this option a lot because sometimes I have an idea about a particular assignment, but I don't want to publish until I have my final version of that. So you can save as a draft and go back to that as many times as you want, but the student will have the opportunity to see only the final version. So there will not be a receiving notification every time you change something on your assignment. When I say assignment, I will be talking about a quiz or a lab activity or anything they need to do. So that's something else that will be part of the assignment or even a midterm or a final. So this is the way I create assignment on my Google Classroom. Let me close this one. And the other thing that I use with the student is create a question. This is a very useful one. So every time a student come to the class, I ask a question, and most of the time, and I assign 5 points to that particular question. I also set the due time, and in the question will be either short answer or it can be also multiple choice. So you can select either one of them. And again, the question is mainly like checking comprehension at the beginning of the class, or maybe at the end of the class you can also ask one question too, or it can be a whole quiz that the student need to respond about. So the other choice that we have here is to reuse a post. So sometimes you want to repost or use some others from any other class. So you click here and select the class, and then you can pick any post from, let's say, 6 hour. You select a post from that and you pick the one you want to repost, and the student will have that. You edit again, and when you're ready, you post the quiz or the post again. This is one of the quizzes that I use in my classroom, and I really like the way the the quiz is uh, organized, because as soon as the student finish answering the quiz, for instance, this student missed that, you notice automatically when the student finish the quiz, they will assign the they will grade the quiz, and they will have the grade already published in Google Classroom. Let me show you the quizzes. Okay, let me go there quickly and show you what kind of software I use online, which is free so far. And you can click and find a quiz. So I have my own collection here. I have the chemistry one, and you can see how many quiz I have ready to share with the students. Some of them will be 1 hour, 20 question, 40 question, and you can also set the time when the quiz will be on, when the quiz will be off, and that's another important feature that I found on this package. Let me open electromagnetic spectrum, and then you can see the question. You can this one has 16 questions. You can remove or add any other question. You can increase the number of questions by clicking on edit, and that will help you to modify the original quiz you found online. Okay, let's go back to the classroom again. And I also add some topics myself. So if you need to add a particular topic, so the student can easily navigate through the link homework, IB exam, lab. So those topics are added by me, and that will help me to organize the info that I have in the Google Classroom. On the One of the question is how the student will enroll on the Google Classroom. You go to setting here, and there is a class code that you need to share with your student. You can display with a huge size letter, and the student can easily uh, go to Google Classroom and type that code, and that will be added to your class. You can, if by any chance any student uh, is in your classroom and by accident you can also remove the student, or in action you can say, okay, I don't want this student to be in my classroom because he did that by mistake. You can remove or you can mute. So mute is sometimes if the students are posting things that you don't feel belong to your classroom, you can also mute the student so the student can no add or comment or do anything except reading your post in the Google Classroom. You can also invite the parents if they want to follow up what's going on in your classroom. So you can send, if you have the email for the parent, you can click on this one and send an invitation to the parent. And or also you can email to the student a particular topic. One of the things that I am using lately is if I sometimes I need to assign a particular quiz or assignment to the student. So notice that in this class I only had 10 students, and I can select if I want to. Let's see if I can do to show you quickly. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That will be an assignment, and then when you say assign, there will be a okay. There it is. You can select what a student will do the assignment. So it doesn't have to be an assignment for all your class every time you post something. So you can do a differentiate activity with them without, telling orally, okay, you are the one who has to do this and the rest have to do the other thing. No, you just assign and the rest will not even know what was the assignment you gave to any particular student. I really like this one because sometimes I need to give extra work to a particular student, but I don't want the rest to be notified or knowing about the work that I assigned to them. Okay, this is overall presentation on how I use my Google Classroom. Hopefully you got some idea about this, and feel free to email me or comment on that. Thank you for watching.